Hello and welcome to this course. My name is Wilson and I'll be your instructor throughout this module. In this chapter, we will look at Introduction to Cybersecurity. We will discuss what cybersecurity is about, who are cybersecurity experts, and why we need them. Your online activity. We will also discuss cyber attackers, who they are, and the types we have. What actually attracts these attackers? We will also consider security breach and discuss current examples of security breaches. Without further ado, let's get started. As more digital information is gathered, processed, stored, or shared, protecting this information has also become prudent. So, cybersecurity is the act of securing the digital world from exploiters. These cyber attackers seek to access, change, or destroy crucial information that individuals, governments, institutions, and groups tend to protect. Examples of this information include educational history, employment status, financial transactions, entertainment, medical records, and family history. In order to counteract the effects or activities of cyber attackers, cybersecurity professionals need to have the same skills as the cyber attackers. However, cybersecurity professionals must work within the confines of the law and their skills must be used ethically. In today's world, where almost all information or activities are found online, individuals spend most of their time on the internet. But have you ever considered your online safety? Statistics show that 95% of internet users have never checked if their online information has ever been leaked. Your online identity is how people you interact with, directly or indirectly on the internet, see you. The amount of information you share about yourself online should not reveal sensitive data. It is more advisable that you present very little information about yourself, especially on social media, because hackers are always on the lookout. The little carelessness on your side can lead to devastating attacks. Cyber attackers launch targeted attacks on their victims every day. These highlighted kinds of information are very important to cyber attackers. The concept of cyber attacker can be really distinguished by the fact that individuals have permission or not to access networks, systems, applications, or even devices. These cyber attackers decide to penetrate systems for theft in the form of money or identity theft to acquire sensitive company data like recipes, cash flows, employment records, company secrets, etc. Some also launch their attacks on systems to detect vulnerabilities within those systems. Vandalism explains the activity of attackers to erase data, destroy websites, or deface government or institutional websites. Cyber attackers can be broadly classified into three categories. The first we will discuss are the amateurs. These are people with very little or no programming skills at all. They acquire their knowledge from tutorials on the internet and use already existing tools for their activities. Best referred to as script kiddies, these individuals launch attacks against targeted victims with little experience. A script kiddie may launch attacks because of curiosity and also to demonstrate their newly acquired skills to friends or competitors. Nonetheless, their attacks can be very destructive to their victims. The second category are the hackers. Hackers have also been grouped into three types depending on how they execute their roles. We have the black hat hackers, white hat hackers, and the intermediary between the two, the gray hat hackers. Let's take a look at what each of these types represent. The black hat hackers, also known as the bad guys, are responsible for most of the attacks on systems. They gain unlawful entry into company domains, individual devices, or networks and steal or manipulate data. They are responsible for most security breaches of financial institutions, medical facilities, government institutions, or corporate websites and international organizations. They have a variety of reasons for launching their attacks. They sell crucial company data on the dark web. They also expose government secrets. They hijack networks and devices of individuals and demand money in return, an action also known as ransomware. These guys may deface or take down an entire website belonging to institutions or governments. They may form groups or teams and wreak havoc on their victims. Some of these groups are funded by governments or wealthy individuals to obtain big time secrets. Their activities are against the law, hence, once caught, they may face prosecution. The white hat hackers are direct opposites of the black hat hackers. Referred to as the good guys or ethical hackers, these individuals seek to protect people's data from the bad guys. Mostly hired, the white hat hackers obtain information or permission to access systems or networks to perform security analysis. They check for vulnerabilities that are likely to be exploited by bad guys and report to system administrators their findings. The results of their analysis may lead to security patches or updates that are crucial at increasing security of sensitive data. Ethical hackers work within the confines of the law, and their skills are used for the good. Their services help to secure data and prevent security breach. The ethical hackers have the same skills as the malicious hackers. However, they use their skills for doing good. Ethical hackers are in high demand by organizations and governments to help secure the sensitive information from prying eyes or data thievery. The intermediary between the two extremes is this category of hackers known as the gray hat hackers. Just like the black hat hackers, these guys access systems, networks without permission. They gather information on sensitive company data or networks through security analysis. However, the gray hat hackers will choose to inform system administrators about their reports or publish their findings on the internet for others to see. By doing this, they indirectly cause harm to the systems on which they launch their attacks. These guys do not directly cause damages, but their activities may provide bad guys with information that can be used to hijack or destroy systems, networks, or devices. So, they can be good when they present their findings to system administrators for security updates, or bad if they rather publish their findings on the internet for everyone to see. Unlike the white hat hackers, the gray hat hackers are not hired, so their activities, whether for the good or bad, are still likely for prosecution. When someone gains access to data or systems which they are not authorized to, that is classified as security breach. According to research, hackers attack systems or networks or even devices every 39 seconds. That's an average of 2,244 attacks a day. In the United States alone, within a period of approximately 13 years, an estimated 8,854 security breaches were reported to national security. These breaches ultimately led to several damages on their victims. For example, this year, 309 Facebook accounts earlier were sold on the dark web. The attackers accessed Facebook servers or cracked passwords of the users and gained access to those accounts. The rise in social distancing and working from home due to the coronavirus pandemic has led to the surge in online conferencing. Zoom, the popular online video conference app, recorded massive security breach this year with over 500,000 accounts traded on the dark web. Due to timely activities of cybersecurity researchers and Zoom company, some security patches and app updates have been rolled out to secure the users and prevent future data breach. Earlier this year, a leading cybersecurity researcher published works of his research and security analysis of TikTok app and, realized a serious vulnerability that allowed attackers to hijack TikTok accounts, change their user profiles and information. His article and video evidence were shared on Malware Hunter on Twitter, and TikTok was able to patch that security flaw and secure its users. So the million-dollar question is total security possible? The answer is no. This is because robust security is very expensive. Making use of interconnected security devices and softwares that work together to protect against a breach. Also, day in, day out, hackers find newer techniques and attacking strategies against systems and networks. The ultimate protection is for security professionals to constantly monitor networks and devices to be able to counter any attack or possible security breach before data becomes exploited. Individuals should also be security conscious and be vigilant, exposing less critical information about themselves online. Now, in the next lecture, we will discuss various attacks that can be launched against systems. These attacks are very popular and used every day by hackers on their victims. So for that and more, I'll see you on the next lecture.